This is folk and acoustic music. My name is Michael Stock, and a guy called Mickey is in the studio. And hi, Mickey.
Hi, how's it going?
Should I call you? Well, a guy called Mickey. That's your
guy named Mickey, but yeah.
That's your stage name?
Yeah.
And how many stages have you played on? Well, I only asked that because I know you're in high school.
Yeah, I am. I'm 17. I just turned 17. I've been playing. I don't know. I'd say I've played like 2 dozen, 3 dozen gigs in my life, and yeah. All over South Florida.
Paid gigs?
Yeah, the last few have been.
Well, that's a good accomplishment for someone still in high school.
Yeah, need gas money.
Really? So you have your own car too?
Yeah, I guess so.
When did you start playing? I guess you started at open mics.
No, actually, a couple of friends of mine, a band called The Republic, great band, radio people, look them up. They allowed me to start opening for them, and then from there I just started getting other gigs.
Radio Republic, are those friends of yours from high school?
The Republic, they're they went to they all graduated by now, but they went to my school.
They were you always doing acoustic guitar? Well, actually, you don't do acoustic guitar. You came here with a big set of electronic.
Yeah, I've actually sort of been like a punk rock guy most of my life, but I don't really work in a band setting. I'm kind of a tyrannical lunatic, as anyone who's been in a band with me can tell you. So I realized it'd just be easier for everyone if I just did a solo acoustic deal. And I've been around acoustic music my whole life. I was raised on like Garcia Grisman and stuff like that. So.
Well, I'll find out more about that, Mickey. But what do you want to start out with?
I guess I'm gonna play a song about. This is a song about a bunch of really bad dreams I had when I was little, and I realized later in life that they're kind of funny in retrospect, so I wrote a song about them. So, here you go. It's called Broken Taillights.
Here's Mickey.
This is the first time I've ever played without my big setup of effects pedals and stuff to fool people into thinking I sound good, so here goes. Puppets of the Marx Brothers are worked up in a rage. Fabrics flying, kids are crying, drenched in puppet blood. Groucho smashes Zeppo's head and Harpo loads his gun. Chico lights and dynamite while I just hold my breath. The audience is screaming at the puppet's gory death. But all that I can hear right now is the theme from Looney Tunes. But it slowed down to creep me out, I wish it would stop soon. The ring disappears and the lights fade. The seats drop from under the walls. I see Dick Van Dyke in a bathrobe, laughing as I fall. Insanity takes me through subconscious aspirations. I stopped having dreams and now I have hallucinations. The inside of my brain assaults me like a thief at night. The bridge back to reality shines bright as a broken tail light. Says something's not right. Walt Disney called to say that there's a ghost inside our house. There's nothing we can do, so we should pack up and move out. I think that's just silly, I say, grinning ear to ear. If our house is haunted, why aren't there any spirits here? I turned back to the mirror and saw I wasn't alone. Cause staring back at me was the ghost of Tommy Lee Jones. My mom came inside and she lost it. I guess that she wasn't a fan. This is for Batman Forever! And hit me with a frying pan. Insanity attacks me through subconscious aspirations. I stopped having dreams and now I have hallucinations. The inside of my brain assaults me like a thief at night. The bridge back to reality shines bright as a broken tail light. This is where the guitar solo would typically come in, but just use your imaginations. There are 2 tiles in my house that bear malevolence. If you step on them, some Packers fans will beat you up with fish. I know my dreams are creepy and confusing and unfair. I've been a clownfish watching myself drowning in the air. I've run a haunted theme park and survived book in my eye. I've been attacked by everyone from Shakespeare to Bill Nye. I slept on a bed made of turkey. Kicked Steve Howe out of my band. I've gotten ambushed by muppets, and Guy Smiley kidnapped my dad. Insanity attacks me through subconscious aspirations. I stopped having dreams and now I have hallucinations. The inside of my brain is salty like a thief at night. The bridge back to reality shines bright, and this song ends really awkwardly. Thanks.
A guy called Mickey, live here in the WLRN studio. Well, there sounds like a little bit of insanity going on there.
A lot.
But it's a dream, so it's all okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
So do you play that out in public?
Yeah, it's a good opener song. Yeah.
What kind of reactions do you get?
Anything from confusion to people leaving.
So, you're making money as a musician now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Does that you're still in high school? So do you have another job, or is this just kind of hobby? For you?
This is it really. This started out as a hobby, and then I realized I could get money for it. So I mean, hey.
When did you realize that?
Like 3 weeks ago, when I got paid for a gig.
So you've only been paid professionally for 3 weeks.
Something like that.
Oh gosh, yeah, you're making it sound like, well, you're only 17, so it's
yeah.
It's
I only started playing gigs in February. I've been trying to get something together to play gigs forever, but I just kind of got it together in February.
So what happened in February? What was it that pushed you over?
My friend asked me to open for him.
Wait, your dad is here too, giving you some help.
He says, oh right, I got offered to play a gig at a place called the Native Florida Tap Room and Music Hall in Hollywood. And so I was like, hey, better get an act together. So.
Was that your first time playing on? It wasn't your first time.
No, the first time I played as a guy named Mickey was at this place called the Dania Beach Grill in Dania Beach, or some sort of event. I don't remember what it was exactly, but.
What school do you go to?
I go to Fort Lauderdale High School currently.
Do other kids in your class play like this?
No, there's some friends of mine. My friend Jack plays music too, but he's not like a professional touring dude or anything.
Wait, you're a professional touring dude now. In 3 weeks.
I hope to be. I hope to be. I'm trying.
Are you going to be a senior?
Yeah, I'm going into senior year.
Okay. Well, I could ask you questions. What does a high school senior do? I mean, you being a professional musician and a high school senior. That seems.
Yeah, it's not that overwhelming. I don't
know. Okay.
Yeah.
And the music you play, you can't play with a band. You prefer to do solo.
It could be played with a band, but I don't really like bands. I don't like being in a band. It just doesn't work for anybody. So I have this Paul Simon-esque perfectionism that's just tyrannical.
You're going to have to learn how to play with other people eventually.
I know. I want to play with other people. I just can't. I'm not a team player.
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest lessons you're going to learn. That the more friends you have, the more acquaintances you have, the more opportunities for you.
Yeah.
And jamming is where it's at.
Yeah, jamming is really fun. I enjoy it.
Oh, you do jam though?
Yeah.
You just don't perform with other people on.
Not regularly, no.
Well, you said you interrupted your song saying that there was a guitar solo that was supposed to be there.
Yeah, on this big setup I have with a bunch of effects and synthesizers and stuff, I have a loop pedal. And I generally just play the chord progression through there and solo over it.
Why do you do that?
Well, guitar solos are fun.
Okay.
Add an extra couple of minutes to the song.
So you'd rather be your own lead guitar player?
Yeah, that's why I got the loop pedal.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, a guy named Mickey, and so when did the name come about?
Well, when I was born, my parents named me Mickey.
No.
Yeah.
But a guy called Mickey,
I feel like that describes me pretty well. It's a guy named Mickey.
So if we're looking for a guy called Mickey in the newspaper, we know it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear another song.
Sure. This is a song about being in love with a zombie, and it's a true story. And this song goes out to a very special girl out there. She'd be here tonight, but she's dead. My friends all think it's weird. They think my mind is sick. sold to chicks. She died in 1988. I should know better from the comics that I've read. That doesn't matter when you're dating the undead. My girlfriend is a zombie, and I'm pretty sure that I can live with that. There are no problems I see. I just hope nobody kills her with a bat. We're so inseparable, you can't tear us apart. Though everyone thinks I'm insane, I just can't get enough of that look deep in her eyes. It means she wants to eat my brains. We're so attached by now, why can't somebody see? It doesn't matter, she wants to devour me. My girlfriend is a zombie, and I'm pretty sure that I'm okay with that. There are no problems I see. I just hope nobody kills her with a bat. Little acoustic breakdown. My girlfriend is a zombie, and I'm pretty sure that I can live with that. There are no problems I see, except now everyone knows that I'm a necrophiliac. Thanks.
Oh, a guy called Mickey, live in the WLRN studio. Well, that's very funny, Mickey.
Thanks.
I never really realized you could kill zombies with baseball bats, but yeah, you can do that.
They're doing pretty much every zombie movie.
Yeah, that's
In Shaun of the Dead, they use a cricket bat, which is British.
okay.
Yeah.
It must be a great relief for you. When did you start writing songs?
I was like 13 or so when I started writing songs.
Why?
It
wasn't.
I don't know, really. I just thought, hey, I should start writing songs.
I mean, did it start with poetry or a journal?
Yeah, I guess like in elementary school when we would get poetry assignments, I would always do okay at them. So I figured I'd try my hand when I had a band in 8th grade, and that it was just like a terrible Blink-182 cover band. But you know, I figured I'd start writing songs, and I did. Yeah. So then they eventually just got more and more ridiculous.
So what happened to the band that you just weren't able to play with them?
Yeah, I'm just not a team player at all. I don't do well in a band setting.
So are the other guys still in a band?
Yeah.
You're just... Okay.
Yeah, they formed a new band now. Check out A Call to Arms. They're really, really good. Check them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're in your high school class as well?
No, they go to all different schools.
Are they in college?
No, in different high schools.
Oh, different high schools.
Yeah.
So what are you planning to go to college? It's a year. I guess you're supposed to start planning now. You're a senior in high school.
Yep, I'm hoping to go to University of Miami.
Why?
I've been going to a music camp there for the past like 3 or 4 summers, and I just really like it there. It's where I just became a musician.
As your songwriting and playing, I guess it fits in with the other musicians there.
Sort of. It's mostly jazz over there. Like my guitar playing, outside of the whole "a guy named Mickey" thing, is I play jazz guitar a lot. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From time to time.
Yeah. And so where are you playing?
All over Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Are these paid gigs or not paid gigs?
Some are paid, some aren't. Not counting tips. Newsworthy Cafe, I'm there a lot. I don't know, I might have lost my gig to the guy I took it over from, but I don't know.
Well, okay. I also have to ask you. You have a little 6-inch model of Frankenstein staring at
it's
you.
my good luck charm.
Oh, is that right? You should turn him around for the video, the YouTube video.
Yeah, I've always had a weird just fixation with the image of Frankenstein's monster. I don't know why. Ever since I was little.
So you grew up with music, though?
Yeah. Very musical household. When I was really sick as a baby, so I'd spend most of my time just laying in a crib staring at the ceiling, and my parents would always put on something on the boombox. would put on like Not for Kids Only by Garcia Grisman, and my dad would put on like Roxy and Elsewhere by Frank Zappa, which it's still my favorite album of all time, but I don't know how healthy that was to the developing mind of an infant.
You don't remember that, do you?
No, I think it just permanently impaired my brain because I can smell colors and I pass out whenever I hear church bells, and I directly attribute that to Roxy and Elsewhere.
Okay, well, I'm not familiar with that song, but apparently it had
It's
an
pretty
impact.
awesome.
Yeah.
Great album.
Didn't you ever listen to what everybody else in school was listening to?
Not really. In 4th or 5th grade, when Linkin Park was really popular, I tried listening to them, and I was just like, it's okay. I don't know. It's not my thing. I'd rather listen to bluegrass.
So you were always you were always your own person, going to the speed of your own drummer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Mickey is here, and well, I guess it paid off because you do have a unique sound and your
Thanks.
songwriting. Do you write serious songs as well?
Yeah, from time to time. They're not as fun to write, though. So,
well,
I can play one of those if you want.
No, whatever you want to finish up with. What do you want to do?
Sure. There's a song, it's about a music festival I've been going to twice a year since I was 11. I kind of grew up there. That's the other half of where I became a musician, I suppose. It's called Magnolia Fest and Spring Fest in Live Oak, Florida.
Those are northern Florida.
Yeah.
Are they mainly acoustic folk festivals?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it's all like all acoustic folk stuff, and yeah, that's where I met guys like Jeff Mosier, Joe Craven, heard Colonel Bruce Hampton, who's my idol, and
What does he do? I don't even know
he's
Colonel Bruce Hampton.
just it can't be described. It's just the best. He's out, is what he is.
Anything like what you do?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But, oh yeah, and Tornado Rider, and that's where I got this hat that you can't see because you're on the radio.
Oh, that's like a little Robin Hood hat.
Yep.
It sets you apart there, Mickey.
Well, I stole the look from the singer for Tornado Rider. Check them out, also, people on the radio.
Is that a bluegrass band, Tornado Rider?
Sort of. They're like they're sneth rock. It's like, I don't know how they would describe it, but it's sort of like folkish, like Ramones core punk with a cello.
Well, it sounds interesting.
It's amazing, and so yeah. I
Well,
guess,
that's the band you should make. You should build around yourself.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So anyway, I guess this song goes out to all the people at Magfest and Springfest. It's called the Swanee Song. Oh yeah, and Keller Williams, he's amazing too. I'm just a boy living in the suburbs. Everything I need's a mile away. But there is a place where I could live forever. If I had a choice, I'd go there every day. I grab my bags and I walk off, I leave my own life to rest. Driving the car for 6 hours and end up at Magnolia Fest. Oh, bury my heart at the Swanee River, where all the jam bands come to play. Leave my ashes here and I'll live forever, where all your bad times leave and good times stay. Grab your guitars and your 5-string banjos, mandolins and washed up basses too. Kicking with the souls of Jerry Garcia, Bill McGraw and Vassar Clemens too. So come on down to Shakedown Street, feel the earth between your toes. You know there's no going back once this is the fest you chose. Bury my heart at the Swanee River, where all the jam bands come to play. Leave my ashes here and I'll live forever, where all your bad times leave and good times stay. This is where another guitar solo would come in. Now I sit alone, waiting in my bedroom for the next Magnolia Fest to start. 'Cause it's kind of hard to fit in at high school when you have hippie music in your heart. The water's nice and wet this year, so come on, take a dive. You might think that Jerry's dead, but I know he's alive. Bury my heart at the Swanee River, where all the jam bands come to play. Leave my ashes here and I'll live forever, where all your bad times leave and good times stay.
and a guy named Mickey, and so far you're the only member.
Yep, thus far.
Is there a website for you?
Yes, facebook.com/MickeyVW, M-I-C-K-E-Y like the mouse, VW like the car. Or just Google a guy named Mickey. I'll probably come up.
Well, good luck, Mickey, and I hope you come
Thank you.
back after your first CD, okay?
Thanks.
Here's La Boutine Soriente. Excellent!
Awesome. Mickey sounded great, and I got a million texts from people saying you sounded great.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, good, good.
Thank you so much for having me on.